Hey everybody, it's Jeff from New York and we're in Vegas today. This is video part 3 of our 3-part series of the hotels and casinos downtown Las Vegas. If you haven't yet noticed, all 3 of these videos opened up with a ride on the Deuce, which I caught on the Strip. It takes about 20 minutes to get from the Strip to Fremont Street if there's no traffic. In video 1, you saw me getting picked up on the Strip. In video 2, we were about halfway here. In this video here, we're just about at Fremont Street. So let's go! This video, part 3 of a 3-part series, is going to have 4 downtown hotels and casinos, and first up is the Golden Gate. The Golden Gate is located at the very western end of Fremont Avenue. It's located directly across from the brand new Circa on Fremont Street, and across Main Street, it is across the street from the Plaza Hotel and Casino. The Golden Gate Hotel and Casino is the oldest casino in downtown Las Vegas. In 1905, there was a land auction at the intersection of Fremont and Main Street, and the winner picked up this lot for $1,750. Pretty much the beginning of Las Vegas. Poker chips, whiskey, and wild women accompany the building of the railroad boomtown. Room and board was just $1 a day, and a local newspaper called the hotel then Hotel Nevada first class with its electric lighting, ventilation, and steam heat radiators. Las Vegas's first telephone was installed in the hotel. The phone number? 1. Which makes one wonder, if you have the only telephone around, who are you gonna call? Or who's calling you? In 1910, the roulette and poker tables were all put away because gambling was outlawed in Nevada. In 1925, Fremont Street is paved for the very first time, which means cars finally outnumber horses. In 1927, they installed the first electric outdoor sign, which was the forerunner of the neon lights that soon dazzle this entire city. In 1931, gambling is legalized in Nevada again, so they dust off their gaming tables, expand, and change the name of the place to Sal Segev, which is actually Las Vegas backwards. Not a joke. In 1959, the shrimp cocktail was brought to the Golden Gate the very first time in Las Vegas. Since then, it's pretty much been voted the very best shrimp cocktail in town year after year. 1964, a new metal screen was added to give the hotel a more modern look, and Rat Pack icons Frank, Dean, and Sammy drink and play at the Golden Gate. In 1991, the Golden Gate celebrates the sale of its 25 millionth shrimp cocktail. In 1995, Fremont Street Experience transforms the world's most famous neon street into an urban theater with dazzling light shows on a 10-story tall, 4-block-long Viva Vision. And just a few years ago, the Golden Gate was renovated and expanded with brand new luxury suites, an elegant high-limit pit, and more. The new lobby displays artifacts from the historic past of the hotel and casino, while high-tech features complement both the gaming area as well as the in-room entertainment. Now, a really cool thing about the Golden Gate is they preserved a piece of history with a historic 10 rooms that date back to the hotel's opening in 1906. The original 10 rooms are, of course, available for booking, but they are extremely small, not big on accommodations, and if you're traveling with others, well, probably not a great idea. But if you're by yourself, it's a great place to stay one night just to get in touch with that old history of this place. Next up on part 3 here is the California Hotel and Casino, located just off of Fremont Avenue. It's actually located a block away from Fremont on Main Street and Ogden Avenue. And you can see construction of the towering Circa across the street, ready to open in just a few weeks. And you can see the hibiscus print on the rugs here, part of a very strong Hawaiian theme. The California website says the hospitality of the Hawaiian Islands will flower during your visit to the California Hotel and Casino. We like to say aloha is spoken fluently here, and our guests enjoy many Hawaiian touches ranging from dining delicacies such as oxtail soup to the colorful decor reminiscent of the island's lush tropical beauty. And just about all the employees here at the California Hotel and Casino are wearing Hawaiian shirts, just like this cashier. Aloha!
This is Mitzi, the Rubber Ducky Showgirl, who shows up on all my Vegas videos. As most of you know, there are hidden mascots, or some of you call them Easter eggs, in my videos. Mitzi shows up in all the Vegas ones. Sometimes she's easy to spot, other times she's quite elusive, so keep your eyes open while watching the video. If you spot her, note the time in the comments below, and if you're the first one, you'll get a shout out on an upcoming video.
And speaking of shoutouts, congratulations to Joy Wave, who found the Joker on my HoloFest video. HoloFest is a festival going on right now at Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. I did a video on it not too long ago. It'll really put you in the mood if you haven't seen it yet for the Halloween season. But then that's a whole nother time and place. Some of the restaurants you'll find here at the California Hotel and Casino include Redwood Steakhouse, which we passed a little while ago. There's also California Noodle House, Market Street Cafe, Aloha Specialties, Lampert's Ice Cream Shop, Ethel M's Chocolates, and as far as bars and lounges, there's a Cal Sports Lounge as well as a Hulu Lounge. We'll head up to the mezzanine level now. Hold on tight, where we'll find some shops and restaurants up here. This place is really clean, or as they like to say around here, it's Boyd clean. Boyd owns and operates lots of casinos here down in the downtown Fremont Street area, including this one, the California, and including another one right across the street, which I completely omitted from this three-part series of downtown hotels and casinos. The particular casino I'm talking about had an extremely aggressive security person who demanded my equipment when I was filming. Usually I'm asked to stop filming or to please leave the premises, and I totally get that and I totally respect it, and that's pretty much what I do, but this guy was a little too aggressive for me, and he was pushing all my buttons. I told him to have a nice day, and I walked out, and I vowed to myself I'd never step foot in that casino again, and I never did. And I probably never will. Sorry, guys. But you know what they say, it takes one bad apple to spoil the whole barrel. So Boyd Gaming has tons of casinos in the Las Vegas area, including not only this one, the California, but also the Orleans, the Gold Coast, Sun Coast, Sam's Town, Eastside Cannery, the Fremont Hotel and Casino right up the street here, Joker's Wild, the El Dorado, the Paradise, many, many more, including that one that I won't mention. And the really cool thing about Boyd Hotels and Casinos is each one is very unique with a different theme. You could be dropped off in the middle of one and you'd know exactly which one you were in. You can't say that about too many hotels and casinos here in Las Vegas, folks. Next up here in part 3 is the Grand Hotel and Casino, also unfortunately better known as that place across from Pizza Rock. So the Downtown Grand is a quiet hotel and casino, if you ask me. It's nestled tucked away about a block away in from Fremont Street, again, right across the street from Pizza Rock. It does have a couple places to eat and drink, including Freedom Beat. As if playing the perfect hand, Freedom Beat answers the desire for an experience that caters to a new generation of food and music lovers expected from restaurants in downtown Las Vegas. Freedom Beat is a home to all-American tastes and tunes. The Downtown Grand Hotel and Casino also has Triple George Grill, where diners can delight in appetizers and world-famous martinis at the bar, or slip into a private booth for a perfectly dry-aged steak or Bay-style seafood dish. But don't take their word for it, they've been voted the best in Las Vegas for 6 years straight. But unfortunately, the more I dug into that, I'm not sure what they're actually the best at, or even who voted for that matter. So that being said, I'm here to declare that the New York channel has been voted the best on YouTube. The Downtown Grand also has the Fremont Room, also known as the Delirious Comedy Club. This club has been set up for social distancing, so it is open right now. And the last hotel and casino in this three-part series has a cult-like following and is certainly not the least because it's last. It's the El Cortez Hotel and Casino. Now, the El Cortez Hotel and Casino's website says that they're the longest continuously running casino in Las Vegas. And it also says that it opened its doors on the corner of 6th and Fremont Streets in 1941. So as you can see, this contradicts the Golden Gate Casino, which I had earlier in the video. But I think the El Cortez is getting that title as the longest continuously running casino in Las Vegas on a technicality, and the key word there is continuously. The Golden Gate has obviously been around longer. They had gambling as soon as they opened up, but they did shut down their gambling during Prohibition, which I'm sure the El Cortez totally avoided because they weren't around during Prohibition. So, I don't know, maybe you guys know, but it sounds like there's a technicality there, and they're claiming to be the longest continuously running casino, and I'm sure they are if they're claiming that, but I just don't know what the details are on that. There are two ways to experience Las Vegas: the classic Vegas of the Rat Pack and Fremont Street, and the new Las Vegas of the Strip. When you stay at the El Cortez, you get the best of both worlds according to the website. The authenticity of a nostalgic Vegas experience and the amenities and first-class treatment expected further south along the Strip. Some of the places you can dine here at the El Cortez Hotel and Casino is Siegel's 1941. And speaking of Siegel's, Bugsy Siegel bought this place as pretty much soon after it opened because it was so successful. There's also the Parlor Bar, Ike's, Eureka, and a Subway restaurant. They also have a beauty salon and a barbershop as well. Don't forget to check out my book, 50 Attractions and Many Tips When Visiting Las Vegas. It's down at the bottom in the description of this video that you're watching. It's only $4.99, instantly downloaded to your computer, tons of pictures and fantastic tips if you plan on visiting Sin City. Maybe it's me, but when it comes to old school Vegas, this is as old school as it gets, folks, and that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying. While the Golden Gate's been around a lot longer, it's also been updated and renovated a lot of times between when it started and current day, whereas the El Cortez has more or less been preserved as far as its originality, and you can feel that vibe when you walk into the hotel and casino. This is a 1941 Lincoln Zephyr coupe. The beautiful car rolled off the assembly line the same year that the El Cortez opened its doors here in 1941. And as you can see, we have a gift and cigar shop here at the El Cortez. And as you can see, there's lots of history here. Not as much as the Golden Gate, if you ask me, which was around a lot longer. But the difference between the two, I find, is easy to define. The El Cortez started in the early 40s when the mobsters seemed to take a foothold in Las Vegas and really started to invest a lot of their time and money, if you will, into this town. And the El Cortez would be the premier property that they did that to. The Golden Gate up the street, however, predated that mobster era and really got into the beginnings of Las Vegas with railroad workers and ladies of the evening and stuff like that, and long before mobsters came into the Las Vegas scene. So a little bit longer in history, a little bit richer in history, but both have their stories to tell. And that's it, the end of this three-part series of the hotels and casinos in downtown Las Vegas. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more exciting stuff coming from Vegas. 1, 2, 3.
Please subscribe to New York channel. Oh, okay, I forgot. Okay, let's do it.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you for watching the New York channel. Please subscribe. Woo!
You see, a little communication goes a long way when you're trying to get something simple done. Thank you, Lucy and Ethel.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.